Hello everybody. We are back in Baldur's Gate. Hopefully the stream holds up. We getting a few frame drops earlier today. We did manage to finish our little point and click adventure, Crimson Diamond, that we were playing. Yeah, I don't know if yeah, we could potentially run into something else. Anyway, so we were in the catacombs underneath Candlekeep, and this is the last part of the dungeon, and there's a party that fight us right here. I buffed up before starting the stream, so we should be basically ready to just go in. Gonna remember to put my armor back on.
What do you like?
And hopefully we can just kind of head in. One thing we can try doing is chaoses. Kind of a little curious on how many chaoses I should do versus like fireballs. There could be an argument to be made for more fireballs than chaoses.
Yes.
Maybe we try 2, see how it goes. Let's see. So they're going to be like right over here. And we don't want to go so far in that they attack us. Who are you? I've been expecting Sarevok, not some ragtag band. We're other members of Sarevok's band. We've been sent to help you. Trying to lie to me, are you? You're that Fern, ain't ya? Don't know how you got out of the prison, don't much care either. You're trying to mess up Sarevok's plans. Well, don't count on succeeding. There's no way you're getting by me or my boys. Don't think Sarevok would take too kindly if you showed up to mess with his plans for Baldur's Gate. Come on, boys, let's make short work of him.
What you got for me this time?
Okay. Let's try that.
What is it?
Maybe we should actually, like, try a slow.
On my honor.
Tell me all about it.
Maybe throw out a monster summon, just to, like, keep them away from us.
Your concern?
Hey, Hendo, welcome, welcome. And let's get Cass moved up a little bit. Hey. Don't know if we should really be, okay, yeah, that should be fine to cast on them. Okay, it looks like we interrupted him with a fireball, which is really good.
What do you require?
Let's see what happens here.
Yes.
I wonder if we could, like, charm him or something. Maybe we do the fireball instead.
What?
Thanks, I appreciate it. The drive goes well. Okay, what did he cast here? Okay, he cast slow on Senzu. Fortunately, we're probably not going to be able to get out of the way until everybody is slowed. Yeah. Yeah, it does look like we got off our chaos on the magician there, which is really good.
Yes.
We got hit here. Mora's got
What
hit.
do you want? Yeah, I'll get right on that.
Maybe we can get a paralyze off here. Doesn't look like it.
Yes?
Yes?
Huh?
Okay, on the plus side, it looks like kind of disabled all of them.
I stand ready with ease.
Just good. Oh,
Your life is mine.
okay. Did we get all of them? Looks like it.
I'm waiting. I just can't carry anymore. You'll pick that up for me, won't you?
Okay. That went pretty well. My schemes have come together in a most satisfying manner. The mercenaries who have plagued my every step are now imprisoned, accused with the murder of Rialtor, Brunus, and Thaldorn. Learn as much as you can about the fate of the mercenaries, and then meet me back here at Baldur's Gate. I apologize for leaving you here alone, but it was necessary to return to the city so as to take Rialtor's position as Chief of Operations. If things proceed smoothly, I will be Grand Duke within a few weeks. Saravok. So I'm trying to remember what this axe is. I think this might be a miscast magic axe. Oh no, it's just a ranged axe. It's still good though. Better than our sling for sure.
Just ask. What would you like?
Okay, we should be pretty safe now. There's a few
Anymore.
spider battles down here, but nothing like super intense. Okay, we'll go ahead and learn slow. That can come in handy in certain circumstances. Learn haste for sure.
I'm waiting.
Felorant's Blade +1 is armor class +2. The only two people who can wear armor already have something better than that. Or sorry, the only person who can wear that armor has something better than that already.
Just ask.
Okay, do I have Melf's Minute Meteors or not? I don't. So we should probably try and learn that.
With ease.
Tell me
Okay.
all about it.
Really the only thing we need to be worried about here is
It will be done.
traps. I do believe there will be some web traps near areas where we can get into spider battles. That's something to be wary of. And there are some basilisks a little bit further on in this dungeon, but they should be able to
Very well. What would you? Very well.
get to them, or they shouldn't be able to sneak up on us. They're pretty self-contained. Okay, we still have some slow affecting our characters. I wonder if it's worth trying to go rest somewhere. could actually be kind of spooky.
What?
Maybe we try a paralyze.
Tell me all about it.
What is my task?
Your life should be mine.
Yes?
Yes?
Your life.
Gotta remember to
It will be done.
always turn Cass into werewolf form. Try and remember where all the traps are down here. I feel like they're always near entrances to spiders, but it's possible I'm like oversimplifying that. Could accidentally like run into some here. Oh, shit.
I stand ready.
Yes?
On my honor. Very well.
What you got for me this time?
To battle and victory.
Someone cast web. Did we get hit?
Top of my to-do
Or are we safe? Okay, looks like we did not get webbed, thankfully. Web is very, very scary, as it will temporarily paralyze us, and when paralyzed, it's automatic hit, and when spiders that can poison you are automatically hitting, that's very spooky.
Do it. Just ask. Very well.
Getting some drops in bit rate, which is kind of spooking me,
I stand ready.
but I don't see any dropped frames yet, so hopefully we'll be okay.
Whatever you decide.
There's probably traps down here. Is there traps at both of these entrances? No, they were not immediately detecting them.
It will be done.
Tell me very
Could be here. Actually,
Yes? With ease.
I'm pretty positive there will be one here.
I stand ready with ease.
Huh?
Yep.
if you say so.
Okay, we're still doing a good job with our paralyzes.
If you say so.
The problem with paralyzes,
Tasks. Just
it's
ask.
like success or failure. Whereas like some damaging spells, if they save versus spell, you take like half damage or something.
If you say so.
The like all or nothing is quite dangerous, because if you miss, or if you don't, or if they save versus it and there's no effect, then like you just waste it around not doing anything.
What?
Okay, do I have protection from petrification memorized? I do. Who do I want to put it on? Let's go send Senzu in there.
Ready. Not a problem.
Wonder if we should have given him the boots of speed. Ow, they hit us. Can I get some like range here? We leveled up, which is quite nice. Okay, looks like we maybe actually be out of range. Oh, the layer over there. readjust to get back in range. Okay.
Not a problem.
We leveled up. Yeah, that goes to me. Okay, let's see. What did we level up in? We leveled up in Mage and Thief, which is good. No, I didn't check to see what slots we get. Haste and Slow are probably good. Still no level 4 slots.
With ease.
I think there may still be a couple spiders over to the west here.
Of course.
Potentially a couple traps too. All our buffs are wearing off. Shit, where'd that spider go?
Yes, not a problem. I stand not a problem.
We just ran into the
What you
bug
got
where
for
our
me this time? Top
guys,
of my
like,
to-do list.
ended
Not
up
a
on
problem.
the same tile.
I am here indeed.
You got this coming!
Yes. I stand. It will be done.
I highly recommend, even on like your very first playthrough, to have the teleport cheat, because this can happen.
It will
You
be
can
done,
get stuck.
yes.
That was not that
It will
that
be
particular
done.
instance wasn't that bad, but it can be really annoying. I find it is. I don't know if there's like a specific like thing that I'm doing that causes it. But it seems to occur more when you're like in like tight spaces or something. And it'll end up with something like people going there. Also, one thing, and I'll be curious to see how it plays out in this one, because I think I've done a new installation of SES since the last time I was in the last battle.
I
But
stand ready with ease.
the last time I got all the way to the end, yeah, see, all these like tight spaces is causing, and they will like eventually like
Menial
Your
tasks.
yes?
when they're like that, they will eventually unstick, but in battle, that's super annoying. Anyway, what I was saying, in the last battle in SCS, the Melisande will like literally teleport on top of you
I am
and
here.
be in the
It is
same
done.
Yes.
be in the same tile as you.
With ease.
This is actually occurring way more than I'm used to it occurring in this
What fine?
dungeon. I haven't seen it
Done.
occur. Oh my gosh, what is going on? I haven't seen it occur that much before. I'm almost wondering if it's like the werewolf body is causing more problems than normal. Anyway, it's about time you got here, Pratt. It is Pratt, isn't it? I don't need to tell you that we must not keep Saravok waiting. I trust you didn't have any trouble in there. He said that monks fell for the ruse and that Fern was locked up, so he took the surface route out of the keep instead of meeting you in the crypts. We really must be moving if we were to catch up with him. Yep, that's me. Where are you supposed to meet him? Back at the Iron Throne base in Baldur's Gate, of course. He has business elsewhere in the city, but no doubt we shall get a bit of coin if we await him there. There is still much left to be done, so I doubt he'll show for a while, though. The disgrace of Fern will make the road smoother. But we must still act fast. Saravok is notoriously impatient. Let's get moving. You conspired against me, and so you shall die. Take it that you are not Pratt, then, are you? Rather an embarrassing mistake on my part, but no matter. The murder of the Iron Throne leaders was the primary goal. Incapacitating you was to be a bit of happy circumstance. Oh well, mustache. You'll pardon me if I don't stay to rough house. Cheers.
Yes, it will be done.
Whatever you
I stand
Yeah, I don't know what it is about this
It will be done.
particular particular dungeon that's causing that.
You must gather your party before venturing forth.
But I actually hadn't had much trouble with it in the game until right then.
The Iron Throne leaders, and the Flaming Fist will undoubtedly hound your every step because of it. Despite all of this, you must return to the city of Baldur's Gate, the very lair of your accusers. You must find and expose the one who is responsible for your predicament. You must find Saravak.
Alrighty, so we made it out of Candlekeep.
With ease.
And our goal is to go back to Baldur's Gate, or, and this is what we're actually going to do, we can start doing some of the expansion stuff. We already did the Ice Island, but we can go do the other island. Although now that I'm thinking about it, I think they send us to Baldur's Gate to check something in that quest anyway. So we may end up back there. Regardless. I also think we're going to stop by a couple inns, or stop by a couple stores on the way there, and sell some stuff, also see if there's anything to buy. And we're going to make our way back up north. And I think we have one quest to turn in, maybe?
I stand ready. It will be done. It will be done.
Why do I live in such a pissant town?
Right, let's see. We can sell all our +1 stuff. I still have not used the Wand of Frost, so I've been like holding it on the entire time and never making use of it, which suggests I should probably sell it. Everybody already has Sling +1 or better. Can sell all the gems we got. Oh, wow, we had a rogue stone. Okay, there's probably all sorts of like scrolls and ammos and maybe even potions we can sell here. But if it's not taking up inventory space, I don't want to waste time. So let's see if this guy has anything we want to buy. Grab a few healing potions. Magic blocking. I'm trying to remember if this, so yeah, at the same time, all spell effects at 5th level and lower are removed from the Imbiber. So the problem with that is that it like unbuffs you if you were buffed up. Let's see, any spells that we don't have yet that we want. We could get Skull Trap. I should also see if I potentially sold the bow to this guy. Okay, yeah, I sold the bow to this guy. I should remember that for endgame in case I want to get it back and shoot some dispelling arrows at people.
Yes?
Okay, there's one quest we can turn in Baragast.
With ease.
I think we've already done this guy's quest.
Yes?
Yeah. Oh, the other thing I could do, well, I still do have one more charge before that runs out, but I was going to say the other thing I can do is recharge the invisibility ring. I'm actually wondering if I should do that before going to the island.
Without ye bothering me.
Anyway, this guy had asked us to go find his Cloak of Non-Detection. Put that thing away, you damn fool. I'm a bleeding tourist attraction around here now. There's money in that. Losing this old cloak was the best thing that could have happened to me. No more hacking and slashing my way through life. Now I've got it easy now. Keep the damn cloak and good riddance. So I think probably done all the quests except the belt quest. Okay. I can potentially turn this one in. It's a fake quest though. Someone asks us to return a book, but the book doesn't actually exist. Okay, yeah, the rogue ogre with the fetish for belts. That's the one quest I haven't turned in that I actually could turn in. But I'm actually making use of that belt, so.
Not a problem.
Do we want to rest? We should probably rest before we go.
Not a problem. Yes? With ease.
You want some whiskey?
Tonight you sleep hunted by all, and wake in a dream hunted by one. Tonight you are the monster everyone claims you are. The kobold scorned like a rodent. The ogre that children...
No, it's just that one, I think. And it's not really a fake quest, it's just someone who's really confused asks you to find a book which doesn't exist.
Or so someone would have you believe. Once again you hear the voice, a voice that now makes no secret of its origins. It speaks of destiny and nature, and of evils bred in the bone. It says you will never be free of the mob, that they will hunt you for what you are. Murder and death run through your heart, and accepting that will supposedly give you power. The essence of Baal within you cannot be ignored. But you have not ignored it. You realize that from the first you have fought the very blood in your veins, fought dagger and claw for each victory, and ultimately you have triumphed. With righteous will, you have turned the dark forces within you to good purpose. Whatever the foundation of your being, you have remade yourself in your own image. Amidst threats it does not yet know are empty, the voice tries to play upon your doubts, but finds none. As you stare unwavering, the presence grows weaker and weaker. As it fades from your mind, one warning does stand out amidst the din. It speaks of others that will listen where you have not, others that will embrace what you have rejected, and others that will be your death. This describes but one man, and you know of no other it could be. He who orchestrated your fall, deceived your comrades, and deserves all that your justice shall meet upon him. Saravak. He is a debt that must be paid to the whole of the Sword Coast. You awake sure of your cause, and of what must be done.
Oh, and I keep forgetting to use my drop on Holy Might. Though I'm also usually using a consumable at the same time. So I don't know if I'd actually have made use of it. Alright, let's go to Olgoth's Beard.
It will be done.
And
Your acquaintance I am glad to have made.
should be able to
Yes.
get to the Werewolf Island from here. Oops.
What do you
The
if you say so.
spoiler alert.
It will be done.
Tell me if you say so. Whatever you want.
We haven't looted the couple of houses here. I think one of the houses has a magical weapon you can get. Don't remember which one it is. Probably this one.
Nothing to it.
Yeah, it probably is this one, but unless she is gonna go to the other room. Nope. We're not gonna wait for her to do that.
Yes, with ease.
Okay, we can go talk to a woman here whose son is missing, I think.
I stand. It will
Actually, let
be
me go
done.
talk with my charisma guy.
Not a problem.
What's your tale?
Greetings, adventurers. You must excuse me if I've nary a happy word to share this day. There has been a loss in the family, you see. Worry not, is there anything we can do to help? Unless you wish to search for my heir and son, then no. Tell us the tale and we might be able to help. I have, or perhaps I should say had, a son named Dalton. He fell in with a crew of adventurers from Waterdeep. Dalton was always obsessed with the idea of being a hero. Alas, he has neither the brains nor the ability. Such is a mother's lot in life, however, to watch her children perform acts of idiocy despite her warnings or concerns. My poor boy took those acts of idiocy to the extreme. He and his thick-skinned cohorts took it upon themselves to plumb the depths of Durlag's tower. They brought back a ward. They bought a ward token from that shyster Galkin and made ready to leave. Though I begged and cried, Dalton still insisted on going. The band never returned. I fear that they were destroyed by the mad dwarf's machinations. That is the tale, sad but true. Rest easy, woman. We will find your son if he lives. Thank you so much. Such kindness from strangers is unheard of in this harsh life. I will await Dalton's return with breathless anticipation.
Not a problem. It will be done.
Just add whatever you
I don't I usually don't go in this building till later on. So there's probably nothing in here. Yeah, we can check downstairs, but again, probably nothing.
if you say so. If you say so.
Yes, not a problem.
Okay, there should be someone here who will want me to take a boat ride with them. Is it this guy? I think it must be. Just really quickly check the rest of the area out. Sure we didn't miss anything. There's a named guy here, but he does not anything important. Likely not, but can I help you? Please be quick, as I close forever tonight. Good merchant, what's your worry? You seem troubled. Yeah, you all nice now, but no gold, right? 'Tis the same, all day, every day, night too sometimes. Nice people come to look and say nice and leave. I lose patience for the nice to look at, pretty to hold, but don't buy a suffering thing. You here to buy, or just say nice and leave? What do you deal in? Oh yeah, he sells fake ward tokens. You can spend 500 gold to get the ward tokens, but either they do nothing, or you can also get what you need just at the tower.
I stand ready. Not a problem.
What would he? Of course.
With ease.
Okay.
Away with you, beggar.
Pleasant day to you. My name is Fenris Bolin. I'm honored to have you speak with me. May I be of assistance? I'm pleased to meet you. Have you gone on the tour? Indeed I have. 'Twas a wonderful tour, although somewhat steep in price. Why do you ask? Perhaps you are entertaining thoughts of following my footsteps? The tale of that ill-fated tower is a fascinating one. Durlag Trollkiller, a great dwarven hero, built the tower. Over a long and successful career, Durlag amassed a great hoard of treasure. Rumors spoke of rooms full of gems and a great hall strewn with dusty heaps of coins. With the aid of hired dwarves, Durlag dug many chambers and passages in the tower and raised the lone tower above it, planning it as a seat where he could found a dwarven community and grow in peace, surrounded by happy, prosperous kin. Instead, doppelgangers, organized by and aided by foul mind flayers, slew and impersonated Durlag's companions. After the shocked dwarf discovered the first impersonation, he was attacked by all the others and spent a terror-filled 10-day frantically fighting through his own fortress, chased by monsters who wore familiar forms but sought his death. In the end, alone and victorious, he was powerless to stop the fleeing Illithids. Fearful they'd return, He hired the finest craftsfolk he could and began to rebuild the tower and the tower beneath as an elaborate succession of traps, magical wards, secret passages, sliding prison chambers, and triggered weapons. For centuries, things went on like this as the increasingly eccentric Durlag lived on fungi and, it is cruelly whispered, the bodies of intruders. At length he died, and presumably his bones still lie in some inner room guarded by thousands of deadly traps. After having seen the first few rooms of the tower myself, I can say that it must be as dangerous as the legends portend. It is a fascinating place to visit, and I strongly recommend you take a tour. I must be off now. Farewell and enjoy the tour.
Yes?
Okay, so that's not the guy who we go on the boat ride with.
I must.
Presumably it is this guy. Hello, friends. It is a pleasure meeting you. You are here for Sword Coast. I am Longwait to meet you. I am Mendus of Waterdeep, quester of small truth in this land. That is, I, am in need of favor from you. I have a money for pay and a big heart for friendship. Can you help a gentle fellow in search for knowledge? Sure. Tragic things are happening in this unfair, world. The men with power, they hurt the men with none. They destroy things that teach us better life. I tell you true. It would be better if these men were not born. This Merchants League, these bad men, they find the island to the west. The island has a broken ship and shipwreck. Very old shipwreck, they say. Go on. The Merchants League sailors see markings on the ship. The shipwreck hero is Baldur's. These men think that Baldur had much treasure on his final voyage. Maybe this is true, but ships also has many artifacts. These things hold knowledge of Baldur's fate. I wish to recover the ship's logbook. I will solve the mystery of Baldur's final voyage. Merchants League will destroy my artifacts to get treasure. This must not happen. If you help me, I get these things precious to me. You get treasure, merchantmen get nothing. You will help, yes? Sure. I charter boat forthwith. There's a small problem, though. These men that find island, they keep these sea charts locked up in Baldur's Gate. There's a building in the northeast of city called Merchants League Counting House. To find it, just go northeast from Elsong Tavern. The sea charts, they are in there. Most likely captain of ship will have them. I don't know such things as chart retrieval, but you are a hero and it is no problem for heroes. There might be small danger, but I'll give you some gold for charts. I will wait you here. Okay, consider it done. Okay, so we do have to head back to Baldur's Gate. Hello, mates. Callahan I be, scourge of fish in the seven seas. Ain't seen ye before. Knew ye be. Arg, mate. Born and raised in the beard I be. Got brine in me blood and a sea shanty on breath. 'Tis a lie, as sure as mistress of Mallory got the plocks. I never laid me eyes on a lovely form before the day. You've caught me fair and true. Me only here to meet a fellow named Mendus. Mendus, eh? He's a grim sort. Ne'er a kind word, or owl's your auntie. I assume you know him. Perhaps you could share perceptions of him. Aye, I've known him for as long as he's been in the beard. But I remember better with a little gold in me palm. 20 gold? Aye, it will. Minas came to the beard this season's past. Bought all Svensson's place he did. Claimed to be from Waterdeep. But I know fellows from their city of splendors, and they speak common tongue as good as I done. As well as I do, you mean? Nay, better. Wherever he's from, Minas darned to like to mix with us common folks. He keeps to himself, for the most part. He leaves for a few days every month, is all. 'Tis all I be knowing, I'm afraid. My thanks, you've been very helpful. May the fish always buy for you. 'Tis the least still I could do. Good day to y'all.
Stand ready.
What's your
Did I check these? I did? Okay.
Not a problem.
So it's this thing that they asked us go to.
It will be done.
Stand away, citizen!
Stand and hold, citizen. What business do you have with the Merchants League? So I think you can talk these guys out of it. I'm not sure. But oh, maybe it's charisma based. I think you can get into a fight here.
Tell me all, of course.
Yes, not a problem.
Hail, Captain. I've been sent to inquire if there's anything else you'll be needing before you set sail. Aye, you be with the League then. A jug of this town's hardest liquor would make for a fine departure if you'd be so kind. Old Detranian brews, a vile swill would do the trick. You can find the old coot at the Blushing Mermaid.
With ease.
You can also probably just steal them from him.
Not a problem.
This works. So it's this building here, which is in the same map as this one, but there's no way to get across there from the same map.
I stand ready with ease.
So obviously I could just teleport over there, but I'm going to avoid doing so.
Not a problem.
Do it the proper way. And the reason for that is you'll see that now that we're back in Baldur's Gate, guards will start trying to come up to us. Some of them will attack you, and some of them will be friends. I think that one might actually be a friend. I'm not sure.
Problem. With ease.
I need a swig of some strong.
Aye, would you like to pay a penny for tale of murder and deceit? 10 gold to be worth each one. Dark price for a dark tale, but I'll pay it and hear it told. It was Scar was second in command of that noble flaming fist. And on a dark night street it happened. The rain 'twas spattering against the window's glassy panes and soaking up through the boot wraps, giving me a chill. Cunning cutthroat rushed on by him, cut the straps of his travel purse with a blood-sharp knife before turning down the alleyway. Good man Scar chased the culprit there into the dark as I came stumbling through the puddles to his aid. But that petty cut purse, he weren't the rugged waif that he appeared to be. Nay, he was a silver-skinned changeling. He were, and with his dagger claws, he gored the good man through his eyes. Then he slit his neck so vicious just to leave him bleeding in the rain. My proffered aid, you ask? Aye, 'twas as quickly withdrawn as rashly granted, and I hid there in the shadows as the mirror fiend assumed new form to saunter bloody-handed into the darkling night. My aid comes in that I'm here to tell the truth of the good man's passing. To any listener that can spare the coin, 'tis enough. I figure, and I doubt you'd disagree. The mirror fiend you speak of is known as a doppelganger. I have encountered more than one of late, all in hire of the Iron Throne. Do you know any reason why they don't want him dead? The Iron Throne, is it? Well, that lies outside me simple telling, but it may enrich you yet. Duke Elton lies sick within the compound of the Flaming Fist, so Goodman Scar had filled the former's office as the leader. Angelo, a link below the good man in the chain, had the most to gain by the killing, and it's he who I suspected. But the Iron Throne, I couldn't say. Even if you think there's be some truth to it, you should investigate either the compound of the Fist or the Tower of the Throne, for there lies your answers.
Hi, friend.
So, Captain Cuirass is soon to sail, I hear. Aye, but before he does, he's requested a bottle of your foulest swill. My foulest swill, is it? He always asks for more, but he'll never thank me for what he's had. His crew drowned themselves in a dozen kegs with that foulest swill, and I've seen nary a coin for the brewing of it yet. How much does he owe you? 900 gold at the last count. Ouch. If you don't mind the proposal, I trade you a jug of my finest, if you would be so kind as to relieve the debt. Alright. You're right, 'tis madness to even ask. Perhaps I can convince the Merchants League to cover it. You have too much faith in the League, my friend. Here, allow me to pay Captain's 900 gold and be done with it. You are a godsend, allowing me to give you a jug of Detranian's Balor or ale gratitude. Ingratitude. I brew it with pimento shipped from Kalimshan to give it that little extra kick. Okay, so we can go back to that area now. Give him the ale.
Not a problem. With ease.
The cabin boy, that dirty little nipper. The sea, she calls me.
Alright, we got the sea charts, which is what Mendes needed.
It will be done.
So we'll go back here. I don't know if we rest on the journey. We probably do, but just to be safe.
You want some whiskey?
And let's get a proper save off here. Because once we're on the island, we can't get back until we finish.
Yes? Not a problem. Not a problem.
I have waited long.
Wonderful, my friends. Copy charts now. If you're ready, I hire a boat for you. Here's the money. I owe you 2,000 gold. I'm ready. I hired the boat at the docks here in Olgosbeard. I'll meet you there soon.
Yes.
Okay, I guess since he left, we can loot his house real quick.
What would you like? If that's what you want.
Oh wow, 980 gold. Do we want to sell that invisibility ring?
I stand ready. It will be done.
I also want to check for invisibility potions. How many of those do I have? I feel like we didn't have a whole lot. Oh no, we do. We have 26. Wow, okay.
Yes.
Not a problem.
I must be speaking to you. Listen, please.
All is ready, friends. I pay for boat and give copy of sea charts to you. I have bought boat to use. It has food and water for journey. Everything is ready. We go now? Let's go. Most excellent heroes, may gods grant you speedy journey. I will await your return at my house here in Olgosbeard. Go well.
Your ship sets its sails against the morning light, and you're off across the waves. The Sea of Swords allows your passage without incident, and in a scant amount of time, you are on to truly open waters. A score or more of days pass, but the aptly named trackless sea seems to stretch before you without end. The waters are calm, though the wind remains steady and sure. The merchant vessel your employer has chartered is a fine ship, but her crew is not accustomed to journeys so far off the established trade routes. The more superstitious among them speak of a great waterfall off the edge of Faerun, of a secret elven nation that scuttles all that dare come near, or even of island-sized turtles that eat whole ships. Such fancy weighs heavily on the minds of nervous sailors, and the mood aboard ship slowly turns. Tensions begin to mount, and rumors of mutiny threaten your resolve. It is a mixed blessing that all aboard are soon given a very real danger to occupy their thoughts. The storm comes without warning, and hits with a fury that seems almost deliberate. Gale-force winds toss the ship about like a cork, and it is all the crew can do to keep her afloat. Their efforts, though valiant, are ultimately futile. And when the main mast splitters, you know the ship is lost. As the hull gives way, there is a glimpse of something in the distance, a steady illumination against the black of night. Grasping debris for flotation, you abandon the wreck and begin to swim under the heavy burden of your equipment. You head towards the glow, hoping it is not a sea wisp or some other nefarious trick of the eyes. You awake the next morning with a mouthful of sand. You are waterlogged, exhausted, and you have an aching pain that lets you know you are very much alive. The ship is so much kindling. There is no sign of the crew, but there do appear to be footprints in the sand.
Okay. We've shipwrecked. Just double checking I actually got a proper save off before I came here, which I did.
It will be done.
Hello, little girl.
You are new. You smell different.
Hello, you smell funny, Yusumin. Hello, child. Yes, child, our ship sank and we needed shelter. Okay, I believe you. Not seem that many swim in. Many float, but don't wake up. Fishies are mean and cliffs hurt ship homes. You lucky. Still smell funny, though. Maybe you stay and belong? To whom? You're not alone here. Alone? Of course not. There's Mama, Popeye, Puppy, and brother, too. We've got neighbors, too. Village is very nice. Boring sometimes, but I like it. How'd you come here? Mama says great-great-grandma came here on a ship home like you. Something happened, and they had to swim or be caught by the fishies. The ship home is around here somewhere, I guess. We're not allowed to go there. You don't see an alarm. How often do strangers come here? Not very often, and they don't always want to make friends. That's what Mommy says. But I never seen anyone that doesn't belong, till I met you anyway. You still smell funny. But you're not scary, not like the beasties. Beasties? What do you mean? The beasties are scary. They sometimes look like us, but they change and get mean. Mommy says they're nothing more than animals. But the other animals don't hate us much. Maybe you will help us? Perhaps, but I should meet with your people and find out what is going on first. Yeah, you go to village and speak to Mommy's friend, Kaishas. She leads while Master Chieftain is away. Don't know where he went, but he's away and you should speak to Kaishas. I gotta go, and maybe we see each other later. Maybe I'm too busy for playing. We'll see. Bye-bye. So it looks like there's people here.
You are not like us.
But they don't want to talk to us.
Not a problem.
We've got an ad coming up in about 3
I
minutes.
stand ready. With ease.
Which we'll take a break during.
With ease.
Your concern?
Yes, it will be done. It will be done.
Some will not trust
Okay, so I don't know if
you. Some like me.
any of these things will get like guards called on us or anything. Doesn't look like it.
Not a problem.
So far we've just seen unnamed commoners.
Just ask. Tell me.
I'm assuming none of these chests are trapped.
It will be done.
Yes,
I
certainly.
feel like that's something I would have remembered, although I don't actually know.
Not a problem. With ease.
Okay, looks like we've explored fully to the west. At least, wait, no, we can still go this way.
Not
And we'll save just in case we get in trouble for opening some of this stuff.
Yes?
Seems
it will be
fine.
done. It will be done.
Okay. Gonna stay in this area. Farthing, the vault, okay. I usually don't do this island in playthroughs, so hope I remember all the details for the quests. There may be like one dialogue thing that I need to look up. From the mainland, DB, never thought I'd see the day. Cassius will be wanting to see you. Come back and indulge an old man when you finish with the head woman.
Not a
Okay,
problem.
actually, I should probably just go talk to her first.
With
So I don't
ease.
think anyone else is going to talk to us until then. Can test it probably, but I think that's the
I
case.
lost my dolly.
Yeah.
I smell
Okay, yeah, we gotta go talk to her first.
cider.
Then we can come back and talk to everybody. I think this is it. Oh, ad break.